Travelers will soon have more flight options as an international carrier opens a direct route between Manila and San Francisco. United Airlines Regional Director for Greater China, Korea, and Southeast Asia, Wally joins us now to tell us more about this new route between Manila and San Francisco. Hey, Wally, great to have you with us.
Hello, Rico, and it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having us.
Together with Polaris
Bear, yeah. Ready to fly front cabin.
Direct from San Francisco to Manila and vice versa. So why did United decide to start this new service?
So I think, as we look at 3 years of people being travel restricted, I think that Americans have caught the international travel bug. And so we see a lot of international travel demand that's really exploding across the world. And so we listen to our customers first, and they're telling us they want to travel internationally. And so Philippines was one of the larger markets that we weren't serving in Asia, so we wanted to jump into the market.
And how long, Wally, was this in the works?
We look at these markets on a continuous basis, so it's been in the works for quite a while. But the conditions are right for it to start now.
And how significant is this trans-Pacific service between Manila and San Francisco and back to Manila?
I think it's very significant for our customers. We're the largest international airline in the world, and we have a large customer base in the United States. And they're really looking for new places to explore. After pandemic, people are really looking for adventure and getting out and seeing the world. And that's what we're seeing. We put Manila on the route map,
right,
and we see the customers.
So Wally, you say that you were listening to your customers. Are most of these customers Filipino Americans who have a large community in the United States who just want to visit their relatives back in the Philippines, or are we seeing a lot of non-Filipino Americans who also want to see what the Philippines can offer?
Yeah, I think it's both. There's 4.2 Filipino Americans in this country, so that's a big part of the demand.
Millions, right? Millions of Filipinos in the West Coast.
But we also have hundreds of millions of customers that just want to go travel internationally, and that's what we're seeing in this move for Asia Pacific.
And it also shows the potential of the Philippines as a tourism destination. Our numbers are really growing exponentially. We're now seeing 3 million foreign travelers coming to the Philippines, which could double by year's end.
Right. Through July, I think Americans coming to the Philippines was about 580,000. So that's within about 14% of 2019 numbers, which were the highest. So we do see a rebound in travel, and we're very excited about it.
What is the schedule of the San Francisco-Manila route and Manila back to San Francisco?
So it's a daily service, leaving here at 9:55 a.m., arriving early in the morning in San Francisco. And the great thing about that is it allows us to connect to about 70 destinations around the United States. So it's, the San Francisco hub is the largest gateway for Asia Pacific for the United States. And so the power of San Francisco will really help us grow the Philippine market from the U.S.
And that will be the edge of United Airlines vis-a-vis, of course, the main competitor, which is Philippine Airlines, which currently dominates that Manila-San Francisco and San Francisco route. Right. I mean, they have a monopoly right now.
Sure.
What are your plans to say for the first 3 months of the year? Because you're starting this flight October the 30th. How much do you plan to eat into Philippine Airlines market?
Well, I think it's really going to grow the market incrementally. So again, we have a large customer base in the United States that want to travel around the world. We're the largest airline between the US and Asia. And so this is just a perfect addition to that route map. And so we really do believe that this is going to build traffic to the Philippines from the U.S.
All right. What new product and service offerings will you be putting on the table for passengers from Manila to San Francisco and back? What new service offerings that will give you the edge over Philippine Airlines?
Well, I think we offer Polaris, the front cabin product for United Airlines. And it's a really great product. It's one of the premier products in the world. And it's not just about on the aircraft itself. It's also about the whole journey from the airport all the way to your destination. So we have the Polaris Lounge in San Francisco with about 28,000 square feet of space. It's a fantastic facility that I think our customers will love when they try out this product. So,
all right,
this is
Polaris,
really
we will see you soon.
Really a top product for United International.
Okay, I mean, you're boasting about your Polaris Lounge in San Francisco. Will there be also a Polaris Lounge here at the Manila International Airport, at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport?
Not at the moment, but we'll have to look into that in the future.
But where will the United Airlines flight arrive? Which terminal? Is it will be Terminal 1 or 3?
Terminal 3.
Terminal 3. Okay.
And we've been serving the Manila market for over 40 years now.
That's right, via Hong Kong.
So we have Guam
Right.
to Manila and also Palau to Manila. So we've been actually flying out of Terminal 3 during this time.
So it's been the U.S. to Guam and then Manila. It's not from the U.S. Hong Kong to Manila.
No.
Okay. All right.
So we have Hawaii, Guam, Manila. That's all connected. And then also the Palau service. The Guam flight is daily service as well. So it's going to be a great addition to our product here.
I'm just curious because Philippine Airlines also has a direct flight to Los Angeles. Why did you decide to choose San Francisco and not Los Angeles for this direct flight?
Yeah, and so San Francisco is really the gateway for the U.S. to Asia Pacific, and United's actually operating the largest hub in that market. We have over 200 flights a day in that market, and so it's going to be able to attract customers from all over the continental U.S. to San Francisco and then on to the Philippines.
And after this new route that you will be introducing, and we'll take off with it on October the 30th, what are United's growth strategies and other plans going forward?
So, we took a little different path than other airlines during the pandemic. We pulled down our service during the peak of the pandemic. We ended up operating only about 4% of our network in international. But what we said is we want to be ready for when travel rebounds, because we really felt, back then the travel pundits and experts were saying travel would take 5 years to come back.
Right.
Corporate travel would never come back.
Yeah. But we saw it just bounce back so quickly with revenge travel back in 2021 and 2022.
Exactly. And so what we said is we believe that people really need face-to-face interaction. So when we pull this network down, we want to do it in a smart way so that when traffic does come back, we're ready to bounce back with the traffic. And so we're the only global airline that did not retire any of our international wide-body fleet. We also kept our pilots on board. We didn't fire any of our pilots. And so now, as travel rebounds, we're able to bounce back very quickly. So right now, in August of this year, we're operating about 16% more in Asia Pacific than we were in 2019.
And which particular aircraft will you be using for this San Francisco-Manila, San Francisco route?
It'll be a 777 300ER, our largest aircraft in the fleet, with 350 seats.
Will it have first business? And of course,
so it'll have our Polaris business class, also United Premium Plus, which is a premium economy, and then economy service.
All right, everyone's really very excited about the entry of United Airlines direct flight from the U.S. to Manila. How can they book their flights? Is it just online, or can they go directly to the United Airlines office in Bonifacio Global City?
Well, I would say United.com is a good place to book your flight, as well as your local travel agency. If you have a great travel agency here in Manila, certainly they have the ability to book the flight for you.
Congratulations, Wally. for
Thank
this
you.
new United Airlines flight from San Francisco to Manila.
We're thrilled to be here. Thank you.
Wally, United Airlines Regional Director for Greater China, Korea, and Southeast Asia.